Good evening and welcome to another episode of Forgotten North and our Warhammer Wanderings with some targeted chat this time rather than just nonsense. Evening, Stan. Evening, Andy.
Evening, mate.
Evening, both.
I think, how are you both before we jump straight into it?
Life's just super. Just keeps on trucking.
I'm still in the middle of my 4-day weekend, so it's all good.
I hate you.
People like you make me sick.
I know. Honestly, it just comes on here to make us feel awful.
But I heal the sick at work, so it's fine. I'll make up for that.
No, you're probably causing it.
But to be fair, you have got a 4-day weekend next weekend.
Yes, we do. Shh.
But it's different when it's us.
Yeah, exactly. But Andy's just a monster. So two big topics of conversation this week, and I think first and foremost, shall we dive in? There is now less than 2 weeks until list submission deadline for Forgotten North 3.
Yep, there was 12 days.
12 days.
Could have done the 12 days of Forgotten North.
I think if people watching this, if you have got tickets for the event, please get on BCP, get registered for the event, and submit your list as soon as you're happy with it, because that deadline will be fast approaching. Is the reality.
And we want to do a lot of work around those lists.
Yeah, look, we want to do full list reviews, obviously check for legality as ever. A nice breakdown. We want to be able to give you guys a bit of a nice summary and have all that prepped in time to do a live draw as well for the event. So we can only do all that if people achieve the list submission deadline.
Yep. So I'll apologise in advance if you're spammed.
Stan will be emailing you aggressively to get this sorted. I think it's a good summary.
If you don't want to be spammed, just do it now and you won't get spammed.
Well, you still will. But pressurise anyone else you know that's coming.
Yeah. That's it. I think it is really just important to achieve the list deadline so that we can ensure a smooth process for everyone.
And build the hype.
Identify if there is any list changes that are required.
Because we want to build the hype and start.
Oh, absolutely. We want to. The sooner we get the lists, the sooner we get them checked, the sooner we can do our list review for everyone, and the sooner we can do the live draw as well to then let the smack talking commence.
Which is the highlight of any event.
Absolutely is. Well, followed by, I think the highlight of the event is the happy hour beers on the Friday night.
On the subject of beers, I will mention this. The hotel has sourced 2-pint glasses.
Ah, superb.
So, no need to carry 2 pints.
Just have one massive pint.
One massive pint.
Super pint.
They'll be on for happy hour.
Oh, that's ace. That's really good. That's really cool.
There's going to be a lot of them at the table, so.
That is very good. And as well, just shows the continued support and engagement from the venue.
Yeah.
Because like that, they've got that in place, just following on from the current events that we've had, this forthcoming one, and all the events that we've got penciled in for 2026.
Yeah, for next year.
We will circle back to Forgotten North 3, but with that in mind, and mentioning 2026 calendar, shall we segue in to the recent Masters questionnaire that went out? So for anyone who didn't know, the current top 30 ranked players in the Masters rankings were sent a questionnaire to determine what the comp would be for the Masters. That questionnaire was created alongside and signed off by the UK and Ireland chairs, who obviously sort of fundamentally run the master scenes and do all the work behind the scenes. And this was sent out to the top 30 players, multiple choice to determine what the comp was going to be for the forthcoming Masters.
Yep.
I didn't make any of that up and actually got those facts right. That's correct, gentlemen, isn't it?
That is correct.
It's rare for you, yeah? It's correct.
So, well, with that in mind, let's have a look at what those results look like. So,
So the first thing to say would be that out of the 30, we got 21 responses.
yeah. There was only a week turnaround, but if I'm honest, little disappointed that everyone who was invited didn't take part in helping form the compact or to actually take part in sort of the thought process to what the comp was going to be. Like, everyone's got lives. It took less than 5 minutes to fill in the questionnaire, so it's a little bit.
It was a dozen questions.
Yeah, so that's a little disappointing.
War gamers for you, though.
What I would say, what is positive, for painting requirements, there was 3 options: fully painted, a minimum 3 colours and based, or allow unpainted models. And I think the positive thing to take from this first slide is that nobody voted to allow unpainted models at the event, which I wholeheartedly agree. That's not what we want to see at Masters.
Yeah.
I've just worked out, because pre-recording me and Scott were discussing what's the difference between 3 colours and based and fully painted. And then it's just hit us what the difference is. Your monochrome army wouldn't be allowed.
Whoa.
Under 3 colours.
Oh, no, it's got 3 colours on it. It's got various different colours of grey and some.
And there's OSL on it.
Sorry?
There's OSL as well.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. It was standard.
For me, the difference is the red section is Scott painted it. The blue section is Fiona painted it.
That's
how you tell them apart.
And we might as well say the Open will go by these same rules.
Yeah, 100%. So this compact will be for the Masters and the Open, to make the people attending the Open have as close to the same experience as those attending the Masters.
Yes. Yeah.
So that was the first one. Our second one was asked, how many rounds did they want the weekend to be? 6 games or traditional 5 games? And as you can see, the vast majority voted for your traditional 5 games, which would be 3 games on the Saturday, 2 games on the Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. 6. I've done a couple of 6. 6 is a hard slog. Game 5's bad enough. Game 6, you're just on the floor.
Yeah. This doesn't like. It doesn't surprise that the majority of people went 5. Like, obviously, as per my current rank, I could take part in the vote, and I was one of the people, to be fair, who voted for 5 rounds.
With the Masters as well, you've got such a big geographical spread of players. People don't want to be playing till 7 o'clock on the Sunday.
No, we want to be getting people away by 5 p.m. at the very, very, very latest, don't we? To give them a chance to make that. Like, we've made that awful journey home from the length of the country multiple times on a Sunday. So we can absolutely understand how that feels. So if we can get people away nice and sharp on that Sunday, but also, like, it's the Masters, so theoretically you're playing a full weekend against the best players in the country. That's a lot. That's mentally taxing to get through.
Yeah, there is no easy game.
No. I mean, Steve, but
yeah, that is true. Sam as well, if he's been nice, because Sam's always nice.
No, Jack's the new nice tool now.
Yeah, I still can't believe that. Jack's never a nice tool.
But no, in all seriousness, I think not a surprise, and it will lead for hopefully a nice smooth weekend of the tournament.
I think pretty much everybody in the top part of the Masters will probably know each other anyway.
For the most part, not necessarily.
Vast majority will, though, I think.
There's a lot of players in there that I've never played before. When you go through. Anyway, that's an aside. Next one, there was a query because it was quite popular in 9th Age event that we do an army swap round. But that was, again, quite, not universally, but heavily voted to not take place. Doesn't surprise us. It's not something I've ever really come across at any
I've only
Warhammer
done it in
events.
friendly where everyone knows each other, because you wouldn't want some random stranger using your army that you don't know what they're like.
I would be terrified in case I broke someone else's models.
That's where my mindset.
Imagine borrowing someone's Cathay army and they've got balloons. You'll be like, they're not moving all game. They're just staying where they are.
I would just be, I would be terrified of damaging someone else's really nicely painted army.
Yeah.
And I think this is the Masters. You know, the last thing you want to do is be given an army you've never played before.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone be in that boat. I think it's a really good idea for a fun event, but I don't think it's for the Masters, and the majority of people who voted agreed.
Yeah, I agree. It's something that if you get 12 people that know each other and are comfortable with the idea and sign up for it, brilliant.
Yeah, definitely. Our next point in question was, did we want seeding at the event? So, for example, rank 1 would play rank 24, or you'd have an upper seed and a lower seed bracket. But in this one was a lot tighter. But coming through on a win of 12 versus 9, that the majority said no, we'd rather not have seeding. But this one was very close, as you can see.
Again, not something I'm object to, but makes life easier.
I didn't have strong feelings personally. I didn't have strong feelings either way. It was a bit of a finger in the air moment when it came to for my vote. To be honest, I don't
think it's not a massive event. I think it'll make too much difference either way, really.
Again, I don't think there's nowhere to hide in that 24.
It's like Euro qualifiers and you've got San Marino. There's no San Marinos in the Masters.
No, what a saying, Andy. There's no San Marinos in the Masters.
That's going to be our quote for the tournament.
That's the quote for the tournament. Ain't no San Marinos in the Masters.
You know that's going to be the bottom place trophy.
San Marino.
San Marino fridge magnet.
Nice. So yeah, interesting that it was nearly not. That was a close split, but I can see why, because you could kind of go either way a little bit on this one. Next one to really shape the pack was vote on the scoring system. So again, 3 choices on here. You either had 6-0, 20-0, or a good old-fashioned win-loss draw. And as you can see from that, the 20-0 system was comfortably the winner, outscoring both the other options added together.
It's where I'd have put my vote if I was in, to be fair.
20-0.
Yeah.
I know there's been a lot of chat about the GW 6-0, but I think this kind of strengthens.
I can see the appeal of win-loss draw. As in, if you go to the Masters or any event and you win 5 games, even if they're small wins, are you a more worthy winner than someone who wins 4 big games and loses 1? But I also see the other side does that encourage negative list building or negative play where it's designed to just win and not engage.
What we call the Scott Reed.
Whoa. I tell you what, that was just a low blow. My Tomb Kings are an engaging.
You're not denying it's true, though, to be fair, though. Low blow, but you're not denying it.
It's definitely not true. Anyway. But yeah, 20-0, so the Masters and the Open will clearly then use the 20-0 scoring system.
Yeah.
Next one, which was something I've never personally haven't seen in a pack, but the question was raised: should screams for VC be limited? And actually, when people went to voting, it was a resounding yes, they should be.
I haven't seen that many heavy Scream lists for a while, to be fair.
I mean, they're out there and they do well, and they are doing very well in the ranking. I mean, Keith is currently number 1 in the UK. Has, for the most part, I think across the year, used a 6 Scream list, or certainly earlier in the year. Don't know if that list particularly has evolved recently, and I shouldn't sort of like single Keith's name up. It already jumped out because he's number 1 in the UK.
It took it to Toy Soldier, didn't it? I think his Scream list.
Yeah, I think so. And Mark uses the Scream heavy list currently as well. But based on this, the majority of people want to see Screams limited. So I think Screams will be limited to maximum 3 Screams in any single army, which I think is a fair level of Scream.
3 is the most common you see.
3 is the most common.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's egregious.
No, I think it's fair enough.
It's good, but then VC are a very good army.
I think they've benefited in other ways since 1.5.
Well, yes, indeed. So yeah, Screams will be limited in the compact. Again, next one that really went to shape the compact was the question on missions in general. So, question was, do you want no missions? Do you want us to just copy and paste the WTC format missions? Or would you rather see TO-led missions? Essentially, would you rather just use the Forgotten North pack and our missions that we've already created? And as you can see on the screen, again, the vast majority of vote was to just allow the TO, in that case ourselves, to use our pack in the event, which very positive. And I think it's a thank you to the community for the faith in the Forgotten North pack
and the feedback we've had on it over the year.
Yeah, because it has evolved since Forgotten North 1 through to various different bits of feedback, and obviously we are where we are now, ready for now less than a month away from Forgotten North 3. With Forgotten North 4 already sold out. So yeah, thank you very much to the community for that. So yeah, we'll be using our missions, or the missions that are already available in the Forgotten North pack. Pack for Forgotten North 3 will be attached to this video. So if you do want to look at those, or just remind yourself as we circle back to this submission, pack will be attached in the bump at the bottom of the video. Yeah. I wasn't hugely surprised at this. I was pleasantly confident our pack is a good pack and people are happy with it. So I was a little surprised that someone voted for no missions, to be honest.
But that was Steve Toll. Just wanted to kill everybody.
He just wants to fly his dragon into stuff, doesn't he?
It's crazy.
And then, speaking of missions, the question was raised, should King of the Hill be used at the event or not?
I'm kind of wondering what armies those 4 people play.
I don't think you are wondering what 4 armies those people play, Andy.
Well, it could be VC or it could be Tomb Kings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But they're only undead.
One or the other.
Yeah. The only responses that said yes were players who have predominantly played undead factions.
I bet Scott was one of them, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was, yeah. Not because I think it's a good scenario, because I actually hate it in scenarios. I think it massively favours undead. But I was just an independent person voting for should it be used, and I was like, "Wow, yeah, get in there! I can park and host on that hill."
You're the part of the problem.
As I filled in my vote for yes, I was confident that the resounding vote was going to be absolutely not.
Yeah,
but you just wanted to be a horrible person.
Yeah.
You chose.
I want my 2,000 victory points for free.
Give me those points. Let me put this blob on the hill. But no, unfortunately, that dream has been dashed, and there will be no King of the Hill at the Masters event.
Good.
Sad times. And then I think the last slide here solidifies my confidence in the wider community and how they want to see the game develop. So we asked them multiple questions on how certain things that are perceived as overpowered in the game currently should be comped. And that was, should Cathay Balloons be comped? Should Ring of Jet be comped? Should Cathay Cannons negative movement stack or not stack? And should all the Mortis engine buffs, debuffs, etc., and benefits stack or not stack?
I do love the fact that that's all max vote and people play those armies.
Exactly that. That's why it really solidified my confidence in even the people who utilize these rules, because they're the rules, actually, when given the choice, don't believe for the game to be balanced in a good tournament that they should be the case. So all 21 people agreed balloons need comped, so they will be comped in line with the Forgotten North pack. Ring of Jet should be comped, so it'll be a non-common item. Everyone voted for the negative cannons to not stack, and also everyone voted for any buffs and abilities from the Mortis engines to not stack, which I just think...
Which is interesting, going back to the last slide. So all the VC players have said no, stacking Mortis engine is wrong. So obviously VC players are nice people, so you can only assume the 4 votes for King of the Hill were all Tomb King players who are just horrible people.
As I compile this data, I can confirm that is not the case, but at least one of the people who voted yes for King of the Hill is a Tomb King player.
Because it was you. You just have no shame, do you, really?
I could have lied, but I will release this presentation will be released to the community. It'll be attached in the comments, and I'll also be posting it onto the Masters Discord once this has gone live as well, so that people have access to it. But I think that brings sort of the data through on where the Masters comp is. So the pack will go into some tweaks and whatnot, but the Masters pack will hopefully be out by in about a week's time. It'll be out before November. It'll be out early in the last week of October is the aim to get that pack drafted from our side, and obviously it'll have to bounce via the UK and Ireland chair people before we can fully confirm and send it out there. But looking at the results of the questionnaire, I think we can be confident it's going to be a positive pack that the vast majority of the community are on board with.
There's nothing different from the Forgotten North 3 pack, really.
The only meaningful difference is screams will be comped.
Yeah, that is the only difference, isn't
it? Fundamentally, yeah. Which community has spoken. The community wants screams to be comped, so screams will be comped. So I think fair enough, to be honest. I hadn't really considered it previously, but evidently there's a lot of feeling out there that people do think they should be, so it will be.
Democracy in action.
Democracy in action.
Gone are the Iron Fist days. So much more fun.
Things are, people say they want democracy, but deep down they yearn to be governed by an Iron Fist.
Rules out Tomb King. Tomb Kings just have these little bony hands. It's not an Iron Fist.
My bony hands.
On the Masters and timelines.
Yes. So, talking tickets, Dan.
Right. What we are thinking at the minute is that tickets for the Open will go on sale on the 1st of November. It's going to be 24 tickets, and that's it. What I am going to ask is anyone that is sure they're going to qualify for the Masters, where we think everyone above 15 at the minute.
Yeah, we've worked out some of the maths, and we expect everyone who's currently 15th or above should be confident that they're going to qualify for Masters.
Anyone else, buy a ticket if you want, and if you qualify for the Masters, we can transfer it. For people for the Open, this means we might get a second batch of tickets released at a later date.
Yeah.
So use the wait list, or just make sure you get in there early and get your ticket.
Yeah, I think that's the big one, isn't it? They're going to go live on the 1st. They can be transferred to the Masters. If you're confident you're going to qualify for Masters, please don't don't buy an open ticket and take one away from someone else. That said, if you want to attend the Open, be very sharp. I imagine they will sell very quickly on the 1st of November.
Yep, and also for people that are attending the Masters, you can use the add-ons to get your rooms, get your meal, get all that sorted.
Yes, if you want to get it sorted ahead of time rather than waiting until...
Well, I would say get it sorted, because we are going to have to close it down pretty quickly.
Yeah, oh no, that's the point. Rather than wait, if you're confident, so you're in that top 15, top 10, you're confident you're going to qualify for Masters. When we go live on the 1st of November, or sort of soon after that, please get on and get your add-ons purchased, like your rooms, the meal on a Saturday night if you wish to attend that, etc. And then all you then need to do, once you're fully confirmed from Masters, you will get the invite email to purchase your Masters ticket. That's all you've got left to sort out in December, and you've got all the add-ons already fixed in place.
Because we are going to have to close everything down pretty quickly in early to mid-December.
There will be a really tight turnaround from Black Country finishing, Masters rankings being updated, and our emails going out. And we're going to have to be really strict that people have a very small timeline to confirm and get their ticket before we move on. Just so that
rooms and everything else.
Yeah. So from the 1st of November, if you are confident of attending, get those rooms booked. And if you want to attend the Open, again, get on there. I imagine the Open tickets will sell out very, very quickly. So sort of be really, really proactive with getting those tickets.
Again, we'll send updates out and keep everyone up to date on times and everything. But prices are going to be in line with all of our other events.
Yeah. We'll get all that information out on our Facebook and on the relevant England Discord and the newly formed Masters Discord, which I will also put a link in the description at the bottom. For those people who are really interested in the Masters, there's been a new Discord created to sort of assist with that. That's actually all focused around singles events and Masters and rankings and events, etc. So I'll pop that at the bottom in the comments as well, so that people can see that, and please go join that. It's open, and that'll be your number one resource in time for all things sort of singles based from a Discord point in the UK and Ireland, certainly the UK. And I think that wraps up our point about the Masters.
I think that's it.
I think everything's covered in it, I think.
Yeah. I think we could I'd like to just circle back round and once again mention that we are T-minus 12 days to Forgotten North 3 ticket list submission.
Yep.
And prompt everyone to once again, please get registered on BCP. Link will be in the description.
It is midnight it is midnight on Halloween, isn't it?
Midnight Halloween.
So we can look at some horrific horror lists.
We're going to look at some horror lists from the 1st of November whilst selling open tickets, hopefully. Very quickly.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. And if I could just take a minute as well, actually. One, if you like our jibber jabber or even remotely interested in Old World, be it in the northeast of England or in England in general, please like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us, and it appeases the YouTube algorithm gods. And I'd also like to take this opportunity to say that we've just officially hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, which feels like such a huge deal when we created the concept of Forgotten North alongside our pack and the events like T-minus a year ago. And just to say like a huge thank you to everyone who's contributed and engaged and supported us. Like it means an absolute ton to us that you support our YouTube, but mainly like the YouTube's in the site to essentially run our events. So the speed they sell out, the support and the feedback we get, and the fact that we've just hit 500 subscribers on YouTube is a testament to the amazing community, particularly sort of engaging with us. So just want to take this minute to say thank you very much to everyone.
Definitely, couldn't agree more. It's been wild.
It has been wild. It was what we just talking about 1 year ago last weekend that we had Forgotten North 1.
Yep.
Amazing.
28 brave souls.
I know. 28 heroes showed up to be goblined. And now 60 brave souls will show up in approximately 4 weeks to see if anyone can dethrone the reigning champion, the Soul Eater himself,
Mr. Vampire.
the smiling assassin, Mr. Charlie Hanley,
and then the vote from the community for us to hold the Masters.
Yeah, again, just couldn't say thank you enough. To be fair, it shows a lot of faith in the events that we run, and that means a lot to us. And I think
coming up, we'll very soon, once we get the Masters out of the way, Andy's little baby will be birthed to the world.
Oh, I know. We've got a lot of exciting stuff coming for that narrative, haven't we?
Not that Stan's already making lists for the narrative, but
it takes us a long time to do any painting, so I need a 7-month lead time.
Your last list had 24 models. How many time do you need for 24 models?
It had 25.
7 months.
Modified one.
Did it have 20? Did the second one have 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not got half of this army painted anyway?
I've got 1 model of it painted.
No, I was wrong, 24 models.
But no, I think with that in mind, lots of good information about the Masters. Thank you for those people who voted. All that information will be at the bottom, and the finalised pack will be out very shortly. 12 days, midnight on Halloween to get your lists submitted for Forgotten North 3. Stan will be starting to relentlessly hunt you down and spam you with emails very soon. So be prepared. Save yourself the heartache. And thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Please continue to reach out, like and support us. It means the world. But until then, I think we'll all say thank you and good night.
Good night.
Good night, all.